All right,
This
welcome
is your
back to
guys'
another
thing. I'm
episode
just
of
here as a guest. Go.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what since it's doing pausing. I mean, she usually does the introduction.
Well, last week you did it for me, so
That's only because you weren't feeling well.
maybe. I don't remember. Anyways,
That's because you weren't
this is
feeling
the
well. That's
review
why you don't remember.
this is the review for week 8 into week 9.
She's still not feeling well. This is the results for week 9 going into week 10.
That too.
Oh boy.
This is what happens when I'm here from the start, folks.
Yeah, they normally like this.
All right. So, if you guys listened to anybody's predictions, I hope you did not follow Chief or mine's predictions last week. You only got 2. I only got like 5. If you listened to Insidious, you may have made some money. He got all but 3 right. So Insidious was on the board last week. This week, and he was sick. So maybe that's his trick. He needs to be sick to get me right. Yeah. First one first. Texans weren't with the one to defeat the Eagles, but the only reason it's here to pick Eagles because he refuses to. But let's see. Yeah, the score was 29-17. No one was shocked the Eagles were going to destroy the Texans. But the thing is, they really didn't destroy them. I think them getting a little beat up is starting to catch up to them.
Well, they're just really not all that good as everyone thinks. They just lucky.
Okay. Hey, sometimes being lucky is better than being good. But that's beside the point. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, can we hold on So let's see. Oh, one button. So the Chargers defeat the Falcons in a very close game. It was 20-17. But I think the thing we really need to talk about is
these referees.
Huh? No, I'm trying to some technical difficulties on this thing. And this came again with the Falcons beat the Falcons on this one. Okay, so here's. Did anybody notice when the Falcons dropped the football and the fumble? I'm trying to find the video for that.
If it wasn't that big of a deal to do a review on, it probably won't be there.
Oh, it will. It was. I'm just having trouble playing it. I mean, because he shows out. I mean, it probably could have cost him a game. You know, I mean,
was it a fumble? Is that what you're asking?
No. There wasn't a fumble.
All right, then where you going with this? Just try to describe what happened. I might be able to fill in the different things.
Okay, I'm ready. Can you Yep. Oh wait, I hate this thing sometimes. Wait, I don't even have the option to screen share. Oh wait, there it is. Not popped up. Had to refresh it. All right.
I'm gonna ruin you.
Ready. Okay. So watch the first fumble.
It is. That's the run play.
So there's a fumble. And now he picks it up. Now this is the game. Look at this. 42 seconds left on the clock. The game's tied 17-17. And so this Falcon picks it up. And
Falcons say Eckler was not.
he just dropped it. He just dropped the ball.
Well, because he was running so fast that I think it slipped.
He just
If
two
you can
hands on the
see
football,
instantly-
folks.
Well, if you look, he's automatically looking back like, oh shit, the brakes. And trying to go back for it.
Ball comes loose again. Wow. The question will be, was he ruled?
I mean, that was like, I mean, seriously. I mean, that's like so
I
fucking
don't know if you
hilarious.
can. I don't know if you can rule that a fumble because technically it really. I don't know. That's a tough call. Because it
Well, you
didn't look
still-
like a fumble to me. It looked like it kind of slipped back.
No,
but-
it's still a fumble. You dropped the ball. But my point is, when you get the fumble, you have the chance to win the game. Like, win the game, and then you just drop the ball. Two hands on the football, folks, if you're not used to holding on to it. I mean, there's no reason why it should ever slip out. I mean, that's football 101.
Not as a defender. How often do they get it?
Hence what I just said. If you ever get it, two hands on the ball, folks. Anyway, Chargers came out 2017 at the end. The Dolphins defeated the
Notice
Bears.
NBC is not sponsoring this broadcast. Just saying. And neither is
Don't-
whatever he's drinking. I'm just going to throw this out there.
I'm drinking a Powerade. Does that help? Anyway, the Dolphins defeated
No,
the
I'm talking
Bears, and
about
also
this
another
one.
close game,
So just choose.
35-32. So the Bengals, for the first half, they destroyed the Panthers. I mean, it was like 21-0 or 28-0, and then
Did you just say the Dolphins beat the Bears?
yep,
Bears suck.
it was a close game though.
We know.
But the Bengals still won 42-21. Okay, something is really going wrong in Aaron Rodgers' country because he
Hey,
ended up
Chief,
losing
you know what I
to the
mean?
Lions.
If you want, I think you're wrong.
What?
Yeah, you heard that right, Chief. Green Bay lost to the Lions.
15-9. I mean, something's going really. And Aaron Rodgers is getting frustrated with his receivers. I mean, every time they
don't know
drop the
if
ball,
it's
they miss. He's
frustration.
like, you can see them
Is
his
it
microphone.
Bengals
He's
team or
like,
it's just Rosa?
what the?
And you
I
know
mean,
what's
he's-
sad? Is him and Brady's having the same year.
I know.
And that's never happened.
The Jaguars defeated the Raiders 27-20. Patriots destroyed the Colts 26-3.
No one saw that. coming, except for us.
Okay,
Who
you
did the
said
Jags beat?
Huh?
Jags beat Raiders
How bad?
by a touchdown 27-20.
Okay, so with the super kick, got you.
Hey, but
Okay,
did you hear about him saying Green Bay lost to the Lions?
Say what?
Green Bay
What?
lost to the Lions.
What? Who did I pick to win that match?
Me and you both picked Packers.
Even though I knew they suck, but yeah, I didn't know they sucked that bad.
To go
Anyway.
against the actual NFL's worst team, as they
Okay.
labeled the Lions to be.
So
Yeah.
Tina and Jimmy, if you see this is why I say Green Bay sucks. Pick a new team.
I mean, 95% of the
Yeah,
time, the Packers are a good team, so they're just having an off year.
Wait, was it at Lambeau?
No,
Yes.
it was at Detroit.
Fuck. If it was
No,
at
it was at
Lambeau,
Detroit.
I'd be digging on.
It was at Detroit. Okay, Insidious, you said you give them credit if they defeated a tough team.
It's not tough.
Jets 20, Bills 17. The Jets knocked off the Bills.
Yeah.
Will you give them credit now?
No.
What? You're no man of your word. You said you would give the Jets
Hold
something
up, hold up.
to be a tough
Question.
team.
I never said the Jets.
Bills start their starters.
I said the Giants. I would never give the Giants any credit.
Oh,
The Jets, I said last year, they had a decent team. They just didn't have the coaching staff. Now they have the coaching staff. Things are starting to move over there, and the Jets did. So, and for them to go up against the Bills and come out with a victory, yeah, I was happy about it because they're an underdog. And
are they an underdog? Are they still an underdog?
Technically, they still have more losses than wins in their record. So yes, technically yes. Do the Bills probably with
6 and 3.
Not bad.
Vikings.
So neither one of them scored a touchdown. All of it was done with their kickers.
Where?
Which would mean, if it was 6-3, that means it was field goal city.
I didn't say 6-3. I said 20-17.
I thought you said 6-3.
No, I said that's their record now. You said they have a losing record. They don't have a losing record.
I thought it was. Who am I thinking of that has a losing record, but everyone has them as a Super Bowl contender?
Probably the Bucks, only because the NFC South sucks. Vikings barely beat the Commanders 20-17. And do you know what? Even though the Commanders does have a losing record, they still put up one hell of a fight against probably one of the best teams in the NFC right now. And that goes back to saying what I've been saying every single week. The NFC East has a tough people. It's tough over there.
They still suck.
Seahawks beat the Cardinals 31-21. Bucks beat the Rams. Bucks beat the Rams 16-13 because they did what I told you don't do. You don't give Tom Brady 45 seconds. You just don't do it. The Chiefs
is not broadcasting this.
Chiefs beat the Titans 20-17. It was actually a good game. Even though I don't know if anybody watched the overtime, because that was an overtime. If anyone watched the overtime, the Titan quarterback needs to learn how to play in overtime. I mean, he had the ball in second down. Where do I throw the ball? Sack. Third down. See, and they even said that his offensive line gave him 10 seconds. If you are the quarterback and you have 10 seconds with that football and you're not throwing it, there is something wrong with you.
How was the coverage downfield?
I don't care. You have 10 seconds, and then you get sacked a second time.
How was the coverage downfield?
It was decent.
So, go back to Madden that me and you played. Do you throw in the double coverage? No. You ain't got it for sure.
It's either that. If it's either that, or you get sacked, and now it's 4th and 30, and you expect to win.
I think at that point, I would have ran it. I would have just got up and ran. If you had 10 seconds,
yeah.
If you can't make a play in the first 5 seconds,
and what the guy did? But it's how he did it. He was like, and there was like some green in front of you. You damn run the damn ball then. I mean, and then in the Bills game, they were doing some. I don't know which game it was. I think it was the same game, Chiefs and Titans. They were doing some lateral tricks I forget which game it was. They were doing some lateral tricks to get back up, and it got to the one guy. And if he were to stepped out of bounds, there would have been 2 seconds left on the clock. And he was like, what do I do with this? I mean, they are not thinking. I mean, time management, folks. Time management. And if you have 10 seconds and you're still holding on to that ball, and then you get sacked not once but twice. It ain't your offensive line. They're covering you. They can only give you so much time. And here's the thing. Then you go. Here's the thing. If the game's on the line, then you go ahead and throw it into double coverage. Maybe you get defensive pass interference. You have to if it's throw the ball or take a sack and lose the game. You throw the ball and hope for the best. All right, and the Ravens just defeat the Saints 27-13. All right. So
You said that was the Titans, right? That went up against the Chiefs.
yeah.
It's Tannehill.
Yeah, well that's not who was playing.
Probably
They're
Malik
playing with the
Willis.
backup.
It's either Logan Woodside or Malik Willis, but I think it's Malik Willis because Tannehill's out versus Chiefs. They
Yep.
went with Willis instead of Logan Woodside.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if Tannehill returns before the playoffs, maybe the Titans will come back next time.
Yeah, right now they're trying to blame the QBs. I mean the wide receivers like normal. Yeah, he gets sacked 100 times, but it's the wide receivers. Heard that before. Hey, that's a Dallas trick.
All right.
Tune in next week.
Oh, I know.
Should I make a pic? Hey, Michael or Ghost. Should I make a picture of that? That way, every time you do it, you can just upload it
Nah.
to the chat.
Nope, I'm going to keep it handy right here. Lord knows I'm going to need it next week. Okay, all right. Time for our predictions for week 10.
I'm sorry. I'm just not convinced that Dak Prescott is worth the money. Until he can take them to the Super Bowl or a playoff berth or something, he ain't worth it to me. And I could say the same thing about 4 other quarterbacks that are on other teams that are overpaid. Derek Carr.
Highly.
All right. So,
Russell Wilson.
all right. Time for the predictions for week 10.
Let me keep
Thursday
going
night
on the quarterback real quick.
Thursday Night Football starts us out with the Falcons and the Panthers. As long as they don't drop the ball, I'll go with Falcons.
Panthers.
Panthers.
Yep.
He said,
He's going Panthers.
all right. For the first time ever, Sunday morning, the NFL goes to Germany to give them a game. And who are we giving them? Seattle Seahawks and Tom Brady. Well,
You know what? Who has home field advantage?
Tom Brady.
Brady.
Seattle.
Brady.
I'm gonna have to go with Bucks just because I'm not a big Seahawk fan.
So when the when Brady shows up drunk off his ass from all that German beer, I told you so.
That's I was just thinking about.
Saints and Steelers.
Saints.
Pittsburgh. Or should I say Pittsburgh?
We don't have Roethlisberger no more.
All right, a game that could be potentially a Super Bowl pick. Vikings and Bills.
Vikings.
Bills.
I think Vikings
No,
barely defeated the
there's a
Commanders.
reason.
The Bills lost to the Jets.
Hold on. There's a reason I'm saying this. Now, Ghost, we've seen this last year with the Bills. The moment they got beaten, It was downhill from there.
This is true. I'll go
Once
Vikings.
they got beat that first time, like Josh Allen forgot how to play football.
All right, Lions or the Bears?
The Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Me too.
Oh,
If the Bears if the Bears lose to the Lions, if you're a Bears fan, that means they have lost to Dallas. They have lost to the Dolphins. Is that what you said?
mm,
And then the Lions. It's time to find a new team.
Hey, Bears fans, I'm going to point this out to you. Aaron Rodgers still ain't playing worth a shit, but he still owns your ass.
I don't know. If a Detroit comes in and beats them, and they just beat Rodgers, does that mean the ownership goes to Detroit?
No.
Okay.
No, because everything from Detroit except for the main base Rhino sucks.
All right, moving on. Even though I don't even need to bother.
You just
Jaguars
want
and
to get gored.
Jaguars and Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Jaguars.
All right. The Browns and the Dolphins.
The what?
Go Dolphins.
Browns and Dolphins.
Hmm.
Dolphins.
The Dolphins and the Turds. Okay, I'm gonna go Dolphins.
All right. Texans and Giants.
Let's go Texas.
Giants.
Oh,
What?
sorry. I'm going Giants too.
What?
Texans.
No, you're not continuing yet, Ghost. After every time I pick our team, and you're always saying, "Why are you picking our division rival? You're not a true Cowboys fan if you pick a division rival." Insidious, explain your actions.
Texans ain't playing worse shit. Since they got rid of J.J. Watt, they fell apart.
I'm still saying Texans.
That's the explanation.
Let's throw Booker T in there, and then they'll win.
Hey,
All right, Bronco.
Let's be honest, okay? I've said this before, and Ghost has heard me. The only time I will actually, truly, even remotely cheer or I'll vote for him if I have to, but I will not cheer for him unless it's a Super Bowl, and that's because it's the East. So unless the Eagles actually want to hear me say "Go Eagles," not finishing the sentence, well, you better get your ass to a Super Bowl then.
You didn't even say the sentence.
Exactly.
It's fly, not go.
See? I won't even say it right.
Broncos and Titans.
Titans. Chief, who do you have?
I'll go Titans.
With what?
Broncos
Titans and
or
Broncos.
Titans. I'm not a fan of either team.
All
Titans.
right. Oh, Rams and Cardinals.
Rams.
Cards.
All right. Colts and Raiders.
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 I have a feeling Ghost is going Colts.
Raiders need to bounce back.
I'll go Colts just to give them a vote.
I think.
So, how about the boys go destroy Aaron Rodgers?
At Lambeau. Yes, we are.
Cowboys.
Yep.
We're going to
And
whoop
then-
the team that just lost to the worst team in the football league.
And
Which
that
now
means
technically makes Green Bay the worst in the NFL.
And that means Dak will have had a victory over Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau, and then Insidious is going to make some excuses, and then I got to say this.
Actually, I probably won't, but I will. And I say that because he isn't having the conditions that Tony Romo had or the conditions that everyone else had when they played at Lambeau, which is snowing and very fucking cold.
Yeah, but you're still not used to Lambeau, and it's Texas from Texas.
Yeah, but Romo
Anyway.
did a hell of a good job, I thought, at Lambeau in the conditions that they played in. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be. Is that Sunday night or Monday?
It's Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon, which means I bet you anything.
It won't be snowing, I doubt it.
No, Jerry Jones will pack the heated bleachers. He did last time. Remember that, Paul? He got crap over it. He brought over the team's heated bleachers so they could at least keep warm.
All right, Chargers and Niners for Sunday night.
Niners.
I'll go Chargers.
Niners.
All right, and then the last question from Monday Night Football. So now you guys have to pick. NFC East battles it out. Are the Commanders the one in 8-1? Or is it fly, eagle, fly?
Commanders are 8-1.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, are the Commanders 8-1?
No, they're 4-5.
Then I'm not even going to go for them.
Well, anything can happen in a game of football. Anybody can get lucky.
Yeah, obviously they got lucky against the Bills. How much did they pay the referee?
Eagles are going to win. According to Google, it is going to be cloudy but sunny. A high of 37, low is 20 degrees, 0% precipitation, with it being 37 in Lambeau.
Right. You're not getting away from this one, Paul. Eagles or Commanders?
I already said Eagles.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez, Lou. The AFC
Now,
East.
now, if the Commanders win, yeah, you probably won't see me next week.
Wow.
Because I'll be too busy laughing my ass off at work to die.
All right, so for the AFC East is now really tightened up. They're all within a game of each other. Bills.
What's the Monday game?
That was the Monday game. Eagles and Commanders.
I'll take Commanders.
So to that, Bills, Jets, and Dolphins all have 6 wins, and the Patriots have 5 wins. So they're really tight in the East. The North, Ravens 6-3, Bengals 5-4. So they're kind of tight. Browns and Steelers are nothing, 3-5, 2-6. The South is being carried by the Titans at 5-3, Colts 3-5, 1, Jaguars 3-6, and Texans 1-6-1. Sorry. The West is the Chiefs and the Chargers carrying it 6-2 and 5-3. Broncos have 3-5 and Raiders 2-6. NFC East is still everyone has a winning record except for the Commanders at 4-5. Cowboys and Giants both at 6-2. Eagles are 8-0. The team that gives a damn in the North is Vikings 7-1. Packers, Bears 3-6, and Lions 2-6. Oh dear. The South is horrible. The South is now the worst division in the NFL. Tom Brady is leading the South with 4-5, but the Falcons are also 4-5. Saints 3-6, Panthers 2-7. So I guess anybody in that one. Seahawks 6-3, Niners 4-4, Rams 3-5 and 3-6. So this is now the halfway point. Week 9 was the halfway mark since there's 18 weeks. If the let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If the season was to end right now, the teams that would go into the playoffs would be the Seahawks, the Niners, the Bucks, the Vikings, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Giants. For the AFC, you would have the, let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6. All right. Oh, 7. It would be the Bills, the Jets, the Dolphins, Ravens, Titans, and Chiefs. So check this out. Check that out. 3 teams from each division. If the season was in right now, 3 teams from both Easts would be sitting in the playoffs. It just shows what's going on in the NFL right now.
Yeah, pure dominance.
Let's see. And now officially the worst team would be those damn Texans. Howdy.
The worst. Sorry, breaking news. The worst team in the National Football League will always be the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that's your personal opinion.
Yes, and I, the chief, approve that message.
Well, I got nothing else.
Hold on,
My only thing to the NFL players is 2 hands on the damn ball.
Think Insidious fell asleep.
Nope. Worst team of the NFL, right there.
You're just pissed that they're winning.
They'll have their day.
Tomorrow.
They'll lose.
Yeah, they will when they face Dallas again with an actual Dak Prescott.
Yep.
And then I'll arrest my conspiracy theories.
I suppose on that day, something's going to have to give with Insidious. Either he has to give the Eagles credit for beating the Cowboys as being unbeaten, or he has to give Dak credit that he's back. Ooh.
No.
I hope just for that, I hope the Eagles do stay unbeaten to that game.
I will give Dak every credit if he beats the unbeaten Eagles.
So just for
the
that,
only team to do it. But they have to remember, we also will have a healthy Micah Parsons when he comes back. He had a torn groin when he faced them last, so he'll be healthy this time.
So here's what will happen. The Cowboys will defeat the Eagles in the second game, and then they will have a tiebreaker in the playoffs.
And we'll knock them out again. Dallas will make it to
We do every year.
And get knocked out.
Yep. We'll take out the Eagles and then we'll lose.
And probably the Vikings.
Better fucking.
No.
The only 3 teams I could see being a threat to the Cowboys when the playoffs comes around is the Eagles, the Giants, and the Vikings. But I could see you guys defeating the Giants.
I don't know. Tom Brady has
for the Eagles.
Number.
The way Tom's playing right now, he's lucky if he makes it to the playoffs.
But he's still a contender.
Time to retire.
He's still a
Good.
a contender though. They still have
Retire
him
for
labeled
good.
as there.
We're only at the halfway mark, and things can turn around on a dime at this point.
Maybe he
just
should retire and
just
actually
we were
work things
talking
out with his
about
wife.
today, just like we were talking about today with the Bills. If 2 teams lose and 2 teams win, that would take the Bills out of the playoff picture. And I think it's Dolphins and
Patriots.
yeah.
I told you that.
You
They
guys
win.
can't hear this.
What?
You guys can't hear this right now, but one of our cats is asleep on the back of the couch, snoring.
What's that have to do with football?
I just think it's funny. Because he's a pussy, just like the Packers.
I thought you were gonna say like Aaron Rodgers.
No, I should say like Tom Brady, because he'd rather play football than deal with his marital problems.
They're getting divorced, and I think that's the big
Yeah, I know. Maybe
Yeah.
he should have retired so he can work things
Man.
out.
Well, if you have a supermodel wife at home and gave you an ultimatum like that,
Retire or
buy football.
right?
I gotta go please this hot ass wife.
Yeah, because she's going to take half of my shit.
I don't know. I think she's got more money. She is a supermodel.
Anything else you guys need to say?
Yeah, Ghost
Like
is
the
about to
ending?
fall.
No, I'm done. I got nothing else, guys.
I got nothing else either, but tune in next week. We shall return. Good night. Have a good night.
That was quick.
Oops.
No, that's a